What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. This is Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. I'm so excited to be showing this to you guys. I've been looking forward to this game for so freaking long. You have no idea. Now, I'm not an original fanboy, not by any means, but I have definitely been looking forward to this. Whenever I saw the trailer and the announcement for this game and saw the graphics and just saw how good it looked, it literally felt like they were taking the older generation games and bringing it back to life. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the original games. They look great still, especially 3. Especially 3 and 2. All of them still look good. They hold up well. I've played the original Metal Gear Solid. I have it on the Master Collection on Steam, right? So like I've played these games and they still look good and hold up. But just bringing it into 2025 for new players and new fans of the series is just amazing to me. It is astonishing. And I've only heard good things, and I heard that they have kept it as close as possible. We shall be the judge of that as time goes on, but from what I've heard, they kept it pretty well close to the actual original game. I'm not gonna yap forever in your guys' ear. Just so you guys know, this is being played on the PC, on Steam. This is being played with the Xbox controller. That is going to be subject to change depending on the controls, and it is an aim-based game, so it kind of depends on how I feel. But let's just get right into it. And no more talking. Let's just go. I'm just so excited. So we got the new game like normal. We've got Fox Hunt. This is the new multiplayer game mode. I think I just read that announcement not long ago. So they just brought in a multiplayer, and then here's extra like camouflage collection, stuff like that. This is the digital deluxe edition. I managed to get it for a good sale on Black Friday compared to the original. It was a deeper sale for some reason, so I was able to purchase it. Obviously you got the snake versus monkey. So kind of glad to see they brought that back, man. I literally remember playing Space Monkeys on the PlayStation 1. Okay, like I was really young and I remember those monkeys, bro. They were everywhere when I was a kid. Everywhere. I am just so excited. Ooh, what's this? So it asks you a question. I'm playing Metal Gear Solid series for the first time. I like Metal Gear Solid 1. This is true. I did like it. Which, by the way, guys, I do have Metal Gear Solid 1 on Steam. If you guys would like to see me play Metal Gear Solid 1, I know it's slightly older. It is a top-down. It is of the original style. Some people don't like that. Some people do. I enjoy the game thoroughly. So if you guys want to see that, by all means, please let me know. I'll gladly show you. And then Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, and 4. Sadly, Metal Gear Solid 4 is not on Steam. Hopefully one day it's on PC or some other console I'm able to get my hands on. But as of right now, sadly not. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker and Metal Gear Solid 5. I've also not played Peace Walker. I have played Metal Gear Solid 5. Not completely, but I played a good chunk of it. And then I like everything. So I cannot speak truly about Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4 and everything because I haven't played them yet. I haven't really played 3 yet either. I've just kind of heard that this game is faithful, so I'm trying to remedy that, guys. I promise, because I was trying to decide whether or not I should wait. Whenever it comes to playing this on YouTube, I was like, oh, well, should I play Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 first on Steam with the Master Collection, and then play, Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes, and then Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. So that pause right there was actually me having to alt tab and go to my Steam because I forgot what Ground Zeroes was. So yeah, I was like, do I do them in the order like that? But if I do that, it might be a while before I can actually play this, and then this game will be kind of not outdated, but like older, right? Because this is still the first year it's come out. This game is still considered quote unquote hot right now, right? I think this game will hold up for years to come. Anyway, my point is that I don't know if I should do it in order like that, or if I should do it in like chronological order, being like with this game first, and then you go back that way and you go from there. So I wasn't really sure. So I was like, you know what, screw it. We'll just do it this way and just play the newer one and just see where it goes from there. So if you guys are interested in seeing Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 and 3, the originals, and and Ground Zeroes and 5, let me know. I will happily play them. I just know that some people don't like playing or like seeing older games, so let me know in the comments down below. I am going to play Metal Gear Solid 5 just because I'm most familiar with it. New style. Want to play with modern action game controls, freely movable 3D person camera, or move and fire weapons simultaneously over the shoulder perspective, or I want to play with the same controls as the original game, being an overhead camera, and aiming is done in the first person view. Obviously, I've done both because I played Metal Gear Solid 1, so I have experience with the legacy style, but because it's remake, I am going to go with the new style. Now, difficulties, very easy. Life gauge is 2 times larger. Enemy soldiers have greatly reduced attack power and detection abilities. You start off with the easy gun. It's a tranquilizer gun with infinite ammo, and you get all these different abilities. Easy's 1.5 larger. They have reduced power and detection abilities, and you get all those. Normal. The highest achievable title is Doberman, so these are tied to achievements, I think. They were in the original, in Metal Gear Solid 1. So I think if you have to play on like certain difficulties to achieve these titles that are linked to Steam achievements, which by the way, guys, this will be a 100% achievement game or walkthrough. All of mine are. All my games are 100% walkthroughs. So that's just regular. You still get like the motion detector, active sonar, anti-personal sonar. Hard for confident players. Enemy soldiers have increased attack power and detection abilities. Highest achievable title is Fox, and I'm only allowed the anti-personal sensor. And then extreme. Snake's starting life gauge is 2/3 its normal size. Enemy soldiers have greater increased attack power and detection abilities. The highest achievable title is Foxhound, and the following sensor items are not available, so you don't get them. And then European extreme. So depending on how good this game is, I might end up, which I really have no doubt this is gonna be a great game. But you know, if this is as good as I think it's going to be, I will probably end up playing it on extreme and then European extreme. So for now, let's go with hard because I usually play all my games on hard. I don't know what their controls are gonna be for this game, so let's do view all tips and start. War has changed. Start a game in new style.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two. East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Very simplified, but very true at the same time. Yes. Konami presents.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
What do you call me?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off.
Oh my gosh. Negative 46 degrees Celsius.
130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
For context, negative 46 degrees Celsius is negative 50.8 Fahrenheit.
3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Let's go. I'm so excited. Oh, bro's showing off now. You show off, Snake. You show off. It's been 21 years, bro. You got the right to.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Dolinovodno, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Okay, then guess our mission to go save him then.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Dolinovodno in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
I didn't want to skip any dialogue.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will
Oh,
be dropped
it's...
at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20
That's
minutes.
cool.
Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Full on survival. So excited. Ooh. Now he's gonna flick his head up like a badass. Wow. Mm-hmm. As the kids would say, he's farming the aura. Bro's just flicking the shit off. Just get the shit off me.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Major
This will be a
Tom.
sneaking mission.
Okay.
You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject.
Gotcha.
How exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well,
Oh.
better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button.
Okay.
I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
I like it. That really nice mix of like, you know, hey, we're telling you what's going on, but also keeping it in the game. Dude, look at this. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so giddy. I haven't been this excited in so long. Hold B to change stance, crawl, hold B to go prone. Ooh, okay. 60% meaning how covered I am. Hold on. Yes, it does. Okay, bet. A in front of a ladder to climb. Yep. Pretty standard. I grab my backpack that way. Nice. He's so precautious. I like it.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone.
Uh-oh.
So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
Can I find another
I have to put
silencer
away
or
all
suppressor?
weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured.
Couldn't you have called me that instead of Snake?
The US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
He's flirting already, huh?
In charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world.
So that's why.
As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry.
Ouch.
I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Sorry, I was quiet for so long.
Remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
But yeah, sorry I was so quiet because it's so important to stay quiet during these cutscenes that like you just have to, dude. It's just survival viewer. Press select on the game screen, open the survival menu, viewer. Here you can change your camouflage, switch out weapons and equipment, eat food, treat your injuries and illnesses, check your map, and perform various other tasks to help you survive. Excuse me. But yeah, it's a case to where it was like that was like that gave a lot of good information and I enjoyed it, but that took a while. So this is kind of the reason why I have my first videos be an hour plus to actually be able to get into the combat. You can wear camouflage to blend in with your environment and deceive your enemies. Select camouflage in the survival viewer and use a uniform to change outfits and face to apply face paint. The effectiveness of each face paint and uniform for a given location will be depicted by a numerical value related to the effectiveness of your current camouflage. The higher your value, the more effective the camouflage. Yeah, which is the 85 down at the bottom. Yeah, okay. So naked's obviously the worst. You don't want that. And then the higher you go up, the different benefits to the different area that you are in particular. And the gold is negative 110. But this boosts your movement speed. Okay. So that's like if you want to speed run the game, basically. Black. It's effective in the dark. So then Thief, for example, or Tiger Stripe. Let's see black. Yeah, so it's just black. Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. I like that. Looks like Tiger Stripe is good for wooded and grassy areas as well as against soil. Okay, and then afterwards, backpack. Weapons and items you obtain will be placed in your backpack on the survival viewer. Select backpack to add weapons and items. You can carry up to 8 weapons and 8 pieces of equipment at one time. All weapons and items have weight. The heavier your weapons and equipment, the faster you'll burn stamina. Okay. Cool. Then directional mic to pick up sounds. Nice. Okay. Fake death pill, revival pill, cigar. Is that pastime? No. It's just cigars are just highly addictive and hazardous to your health. Be careful not to smoke too much. It doesn't provide a benefit. Okay. Binoculars, anti-personal mines, a Gakko mask. You can toggle the display of this item during cutscenes on or off from the options menu. A keratin mask. And then crocodile cap, one-eyed. Okay. So that's that. Oh yeah, camouflage. Forgot face. Yeah, there it is. Then splitter for indoor ops. Then woodland for forested areas. And then the different fates of the countries. Hell yeah. Oh. What? Oh. Ocelot mask. Okay. And then glasses, sunglasses. Okay. I'm going to go with the woodland because obviously. And there we go. Virtuous mission commence. I'm not even going to begin to try to pronounce these Russian names. It will just embarrass me. Hold down to open radio. Yep. English. And then you can tune it automatically. Okay. Cool. Then I can save it by this. So hold down down arrow on the game screen to open the radio menu. Use the radio to talk to other people, receive game tips, and more. Input the frequency of the person you wish to speak to, or select their name from the memory list to send a transmission.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yes, please.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of
Oh.
Monsters?
Cinephi, listen to the paramedic talk about movies after you save.
You haven't
Okay.
seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the
Why are we
Martian
talking about old
scientists are
movies?
crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th.
Okay,
You
game.
think they're still going to be
I
making
see what you
Godzilla movies?
did.
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure
They
know a lot
are
about
still
movies?
making
I
Godzilla
don't
movies.
suppose you're the movie watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a
I like
jam.
it. I like it a
That's the
lot.
magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Nice. So now every time I want to save the game, I get to hear about a movie. I like that. Cool. Okay, but yeah, sorry about being so quiet, especially in the first episode like this. There's a lot of cutscenes, so it's very, very quiet for me. So it's predominantly going to be a lot of that. Y for rolling. Keep forward and perform a roll. Okay, yeah. These crocodiles might become a problem for me. Ugh. Oh, it's crocodile! I didn't even see him. I didn't see him either. A lot of these guys are very hidden. Okay, so... Oh, look, a box. Oh, Snake can't swim.
It can't be. Snake? Snake?
What's the music? Okay. That was interesting. Hey, sorry guys, I didn't realize that could happen. Yeah, that's how you roll. Doesn't happen to be a sprint button, does there? So yeah, let me grab that box. So I guess I have to make my way over here and then make my way over there that way, I guess. I need you to stay the hell out the way. I'm getting all muddy, bro. But yeah, so this is why I typically like to do longer episodes in the beginning, because obviously not much progress is going to be made with all the cutscenes. So I kind of have to do that to... Oh, I thought he was ready to drown from the mud, bro. Bug juice. Oh, how nice for me. Ooh, I barely noticed that one. Oh, my ammo is full. I wonder what happens. Hold on. I'm curious. Give me a second here. I wish he moved a little bit faster, but it is mud, to be fair. Oh, okay. My bad. I thought maybe I could use the bees to use it against them, you know? Okay. Well, anyway, let's go. Enough wasting time. Hold left in order to view weapon menu. Okay. Okay. To attach or detach. And then how would you... Okay, okay. Okay. And then from the right left is equipment. You do that. Okay. Big death pill. Cigar. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Mainly just learning controls here, guys. Yes, I'm so excited. The game looks beautiful. That's indicative of another cutscene. Oh, nope. Scene change. Okay. Yes. Probably gonna be about an hour episode, and then 30 minutes from afterwards, depending. I don't know yet. We'll find out. Turn off the radio. Good idea. The point of making the
Major,
binoculars cut
I've
off.
spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably
Oh.
KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
You need to remember that button at the top right. Because so the button at the top right will allow me to
Snake,
see
your
through their
presence
vision.
in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Gotcha, boss. I've already changed all that, so. Yep, I've already got all that stuff changed. Not a problem. See, it's already all changed. Don't worry about it, guys. I have a little cut on my face. From what? Who knows? Okay, RT melee attacks. Hold RT while next to enemy to grab, and then stick and RT while next to enemy to throw.
Huh? Who's that?
The hell? Why did it make that burst like that? What the hell? Why you just cannot pick him up then, huh? Oh, I have to move him like this. Okay. That's a little weird. I have to kind of claw my controller to move him, because I have to hold X while I'm doing it, or else that won't actually do it. So that's great. Other guy, I don't see him. To my left, I can't tell. Oh, I can't see a damn thing. Then again, I suppose if I can't see a damn thing, they can't see a damn thing.
Who was that?
That could have been bad. See him though.
Who's that?
What? Oh. Okay. Sorry, it's hard for me to get a grasp on like all of this right off the bat. Is there like a cover button by any chance? Me and stealth games are a little rough. um I'm trying to get better at them, okay? I try to get better at them. Oh, okay. That's stalking. All right. I'm gonna stalk you. I'm gonna stalk you real good. So, where is this guy going? I'm gonna kind of try to sneak up behind him after I take him out. I need him to move a little bit faster, though. So yeah, I love the way that this game looks, man, just in general.
Who's that?
Are they all on alert now? No, they're not. Okay. I barely managed to salvage it. That was close. Okay, they certainly don't have bad vision, I can tell you guys that much. So I'm going to have to be very careful. I'm not used to this, as you can probably tell. There he is. Okay. Let me go down here then. Okay, let me climb up this tree. Here we go. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I'm using my brain. Hold on. Can I climb higher? Oh, I can't. Okay, wait. Hold on. Okay, so I'm guessing this is really mainly used. Can I climb higher? It doesn't look like I can climb higher. So this is a good way of like staying hidden, I guess. Because they're gamers, guys. They don't look up, alright? Just like us, they don't look up. Oh, then we can ready our weapon from here? Oh, that's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, cool. I'm mainly kind of messing around right now, trying to, you know, see what's going on. Where is he at? I need to know where that soldier's at. There he is. Okay. So it says that I have a, what is it? Anti-personal sensor. Vibrates upon detection of nearby life forms equipped to use. Consume battery power while in use. Disable all vibrations while activated. Does that mean I need batteries too? And then how do I use it? Let's see. Doesn't. Okay, interrogate / sonar button. Okay, it's not. Okay, that's not working. So let's see. So there he is. Where's the other person at? That's my problem now. Okay, there he is. And wait for him to pass by me. 85%. That should be enough. I don't think he's gonna walk through the grass or anything. He shouldn't anyway, I don't think. Need to see him pass by over here on my right side. And then that way I'll know I'll be safe. There he is. Okay. Wait for him to fully turn around. Okay, he's going down there. I'm gonna use this opportunity to whisk him away right now. He's still go. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna see me from there, bro. These guys have such great ass vision. Holy. Like, he's liable to notice me from here, dude. And there's no cover either. As far as I could tell, anyway. I don't know the button, though, to be fair. How close is he gonna get? He stops right there. Can I sneak inside these? I wonder. Hold on. Wait for him to turn around. No, that's way too small, bro. There's no way. Sneak up behind him, though. Yeah, nice and easy. Nice and keep breezy.
Who's that?
I did not know he was there. I did not know he was there. That was... that was concerning. Very, very concerning. This is not going good, guys. I can't even sneak past normal soldiers. This is gonna be a long playthrough. Like how they're giving me stuff, though, so that's nice. But, like, I need to be able to, like, literally sneak past them. I need to stop shooting them and sneak past them. Like, I feel like I'm not doing well in that aspect. Is this a big circle? It is a big circle. Okay, gotcha. So then you gotta go up then. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, I've gotta stop shooting, dude, because the suppressor is gonna run out. So I've gotta figure out a way to be able to sneak past him. If I don't, then I'm just gonna be screwed, I think. He does it so everything so dramatically. I love it. Okay. Good idea, Snake. I feel you. I feel you, bro. Same wavelength. Yeah, see, this was supposed to be the first time I shoot my weapon. Beekeeper, you bees just harass an enemy. Nice. Okay, so then he's gonna run across there. Now they're all being harassed. Nice. Nice. Oh, that's not fun, sir. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is like constant. Oh, no. Sir, climb up. Climb up, sir, climb up, climb up. Oh, you could just fall in general. This is not fun. Okay, so then it's like, what, hidden like right around here? It looked like. Yeah, kind of close by. Oh, he didn't grab it. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. I feel like all the Metal Gear Solid fans are judging me right now.
What happened? Snake! Snake!
Snake! I apologize. I like this is one of those things where like I'm so nervous to play because I feel like I'm being judged by this by the Metal Gear Solid fans because I'm just not doing as well as they would. Like, bro, like it's already an hour in, but then like if you look at other people, like an hour in, they'd be like halfway across the game by now. So like it just feels really nerve-wracking to do it. You know what I mean? I make sure I stay in the middle here. So then how am I to... Oh, hello, sir. It's like, how am I supposed to get there anyway? Oh, there's a way down. I just was trying to make it complicated. Okay, hold on. Let me go around then. Hold on. Yay, it's over here. It's over here. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're not 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 good. We are, in fact, not good. Ooh, is that a weapon? Come here. Ooh, XM116E1. State-of-the-art assault rifle currently being field tested by the U.S. Army. Uses small caliber high muzzle velocity 5.56 ammo. Nice. 20 round magazine. Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yes, dude. Hornet's nests. Oh, I can throw them. I just have hornet's nests in my inventory ready to throw, bro. That's crazy. Comes with free hornets. Here, have them. But yeah, I like this. It's much more like it's much more fleshed out, much more complicated than the other Metal Gear Solid games I've played so far. So I think this will be really fun. I just have to, you know, actually get good at stealthing because I am currently not good at stealthing. And that's going to be, it's going to bite me in the ass.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight.
I look at him hard enough.
Sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
I don't know about that one, Snake. Sorry, guys. So this is gonna have to wait for next episode because I also have to go for finals tomorrow. So I apologize. Please, guys, just don't bully me too much. I am not the best so far with stealth games. Okay, so please be a little kind on that. I'm trying there. You know, I'm not as good as some other people. Like I know like Jacksepticeye and all those did these kind of games, and like I'm not that good to where I'm able to like stealth through it or like sneak past everybody immediately.
From the Black Lagoon.
Nope, never heard of it.
I've never heard of that one either.
Scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there's a scene when the heroine is going for a swim and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fish man.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fish man?
You started it.
You started it. I like that. But yeah, you know, kind of be a little bit more understanding. I would consider myself more of a beginner in this, but nonetheless, guys, thank you guys so much for coming to join me. A little bit of a longer episode, an hour and 11 minutes, roughly, about maybe 13 when I'm done. Thank you guys so much for all you guys' love and support. I appreciate it, guys. It means a lot to me, really, especially whenever I'm doing something like this that I'm not really used to. So it's a lot different compared to what I'm mainly used to. It was a lot of cutscenes, so I apologize for that. It was a lot of cutscenes, but I also want to kind of keep it kind of maintained, because if I make it too long, then other people won't want to watch. So I have to kind of keep it maintained as much as possible. I don't know how long I'm gonna make these episodes. It might be 30 minutes to an hour yet. I don't really know yet. These type of games with Metal Gear Solid is a lot of cutscenes, a lot of gameplay with no cutscenes kind of involved. So it really depends on how much the story is able to progress. Okay, I do want to make my episodes digestible, but also enough to the point to where you guys are able to, you know, not feel as though it's a marathon, right? So it's a fine line that I have to kind of trace here. So thank you guys so much for understanding. I appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for joining me. It was an hour and 13 minutes, but we got through it, guys. I appreciate you guys. I very much look forward to this game. And for any of you guys who are Metal Gear Solid fans and have played this game before, by all means, comment down below any tips and tricks you got for me. I very much am going to need them. I want to be able to gain the ability to just be able to sneak past them, but I don't think I'm good enough for that. So by all means, let me know any tips and tricks down below. And thank you guys so much again for joining me. I hope you guys have a lovely night. Stay safe out there and be careful. You guys have finals. Good luck in your finals or whatever it may be, like I do. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and bye, guys.